Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. So I just found out today, Sunday, May 31st, about all the riots going on because of another police involved murder slash killing slash death. So I've got this idea and it's pretty simple, and I'm hoping that it could help to resolve a lot of this police brutality issues. So to anybody who says that they care, who thinks that they care about police brutality and all this crap that we the general population are just sick and tired of hearing about. Just this crap happens way too much. So, to any politicians out there, Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi, Congress, our House, plus our local politicians, if you guys actually do care, how about this? Let's make an amendment to the Constitution, maybe to the Miranda rights, and give us citizens the right to self-restraint, meaning that when a police officer goes to arrest somebody, they have to ask, would you like to exercise would you like to exercise your right to self-restraint and put the handcuffs on yourself? I think that would really help. And then after, if the person chooses to exercise the right and put the handcuffs on themselves, they then have the right to get into the police car without being forced or pushed in, as well as they cannot be moved to the ground. They have to be standing up when they are searched. No, and I think this would really help. Of course, there are flaws with everything. So a lot of people are going to just trash this. And to those who are like, well, people do have the right to self-restrain. They could restrain themselves and not fight police officers. Well, that's yes and no. This last video shows a little bit of what is called excessive force, as well as I can't even explain. Everybody is familiar, so let me try and get some thoughts here. From what I see, we need a change in police procedure, how police handle those who don't want to go into custody cooperating. I understand there is an issue there, and that's where the divide is. The divide doesn't tend to be on just a police murdering somebody, because we all know. Fuck, I fucked this video up. But I'm gonna keep going because I'm sick of redoing. I'm not one of those people who can just think off the top of my head and just spit out a bunch of thoughts. So, yes, we need a better system. And I think this idea would be a great start. And once people start exercising their rights to be handcuffed by themselves, to be searched standing up and not thrown to the ground afterwards, I think it would help a lot. I would say if somebody does exercise their right and the police hand them the handcuffs and they throw them away, like just toss them because they don't want to go to jail or whatnot, then at that point they refuse their right, and then the police can take them into custody with whatever force necessary. But yeah, we need some better procedures. And the whole rioting and stuff, it sucks. I mean, it plain out sucks. So instead of rioting and protesting at retail stores, retail locations. How about this? Why don't we protest at the police academies? There's one in Plainfield, Indiana. How about everybody in Indianapolis area or in Indiana who wants to protest? How about we start protesting at the police academy, and let's say protest where they can't even get in, get so many people there to where they can't even train new police officers. And I bet you don't let new police officers get trained because you're protesting. You have so many people there that, hey, they're going to say, well, we really need to change these regulations and these procedures before we, so we can get rid of this crowd and these protesters and to please everybody. So let's do that. Let's start protesting at police academies. I like that. Let's do it. Plainfield, Indiana is one of them. And comment below if you know of other police academies near you. And let's start doing that. Let's get these politicians a wake-up call. Let's give the police academy, the police unions, whoever writes these procedures, let's give them a wake-up call and say, hey, we want this stuff changed. We don't want to see this anymore. Let's get this right to self-restraint, this right to where when we get arrested, we say, hey, I want to exercise my right to put handcuffs on and not to be thrown to the ground. So let's do that. Let's start with this and see what else we can improve. Thank you guys for checking out my channel, checking out this video, and as always, don't forget to troll me in the comment section. Actually, before and while I have your attention, if any of you guys actually hate my idea and you say, hey, these guys could restrain themselves, why don't you come up with your own idea? How about that? Instead of just complaining about other people who are trying to help and trying to make situations better, why don't you come up with an idea yourself that we could use to help in this stuff? Now, I do understand that there are those people out there who want to get into a fight with police officers as they're getting arrested, so that when they're in jail, they can be like, yeah, it took 5 police officers to get me into that cop car. I do understand there's people like that. I've met them. But in general, let's fix this crap. Let's get this crap. I mean, this is what, the year 2020? Come on. How long do we need to go with all this trash and garbage before we actually fix anything? That's why we're sick of politicians, because these police unions paying Democrats to protect unions and union employees. So Democrats aren't going to do a darn thing about this. So make sure you guys show up to these police station academies and start protesting there. Let's get some stuff done. Let's get some stuff done. And you know what? Let's call this right to self-restraint Floyd's right. In honor of Floyd, I guess. In memorial of Floyd. Let's get this. Let's do this. Thanks again for watching.